Hi. Hey, you guys. We're in a new setting. Oh, my push-up bra is pushing things up. Hi. So I need to put on makeup, and I've really been slacking on the content for the last couple of weeks. So I decided that I would just come on here and talk to y'all while I put on makeup. Whatever y'all want to talk about. It's easier if you use the question feature because then I can see them in an ordered way. Loving the waxed and waxed glow. Yes, I feel great. I feel very sore for reasons we can't talk about, or I'm choosing not to talk about, but I feel very good. All right, let's get started because I have somewhere to be. Look, post-vaccination life, it's a whole different thing. So I bought these, whatever this is, on Sephora. I love an acid, so I'm going to use this. What is this? Okay. How's your day going? My day is going great. I'm so tired because, for reasons, I'm tired, but it's good. All right, people have asking questions. Would love to hear your hotels. I don't really have hotels. I'm dating someone, so I mean, I don't think that those tales count as hotels. I have, some, lovey-dovey fucking a lot tales. But I don't know if those count as hotels. Just hanging out, having fun in Dallas. I'm getting the J&J vaccine. Congratulations. We need everybody to get vaccinated. Where did I go last night? We went to Velvet Taco, which was good. And they had like the margaritas were so good. And they had this red velvet cake that was so good. It was good. It was Velvet Taco in downtown or uptown. I can't remember. Favorite Ashley Simpson song. Been listening to her lately. Oh my God. The whole autobiography album. Y'all, okay, let me just say this. Ashley Simpson, was like a candle in the wind, okay? Because that autobiography album was chef's kiss. I was a freshman or a sophomore when that album came out. So many good songs. Oh, you drive me crazy. Oh, you just bring me down. Look out your window. The sun shines all around. All you have to do is just surrender. Just surrender. Yes. So, yes. That's my shit. Favorite Britney song. Gosh, I don't know. But I will say that I think Oops, I Did It Again is my favorite Britney album. Oops, I Did It Again has so many bops. Let me pretend like I have somewhere to go. All right, now I need to clean up my eyebrows just a little. Just a tad, I'm going to clean them up. All of Blackout is excellent. Yes, so good. Married at First Sight thoughts. Who will stay married? Okay, the only people who really need to stay married on Married at First Sight are Brianna and Vincent. They're the only people who even have a modicum of a chance. The rest of them are doomed. Absolutely doomed. The last episode, Virginia pissed me off so bad, and it's like, I understand she does not want to be married. She does not want to be married. She doesn't want to be married to Eric, but the way that she was acting was just like, ew. Like, this is why I don't date people in their 20s. Like, I can't handle that. That, like, spoiled brat energy of Virginia was really pissing me off. But Eric is also kind of controlling, so I understand. It's like that push and pull is just completely toxic. Haley and Jacob, throw that shit away. Haley hates Jacob. She's literally disgusted by him. Every time he enters the rooms, every time he says something, she recoils. It's very awkward, okay? Like, just give it up. We all know about the Paige and Chris thing. That's over. Who else is there? Oh, Ryan and Clara. They say they have a great relationship, but I don't see a great relationship. Like, I don't, when they were talking to the experts and they were like, oh, our marriage is a 10 out of 10. And I'm like, where? Y'all don't even have chemistry. Y'all don't even have chemistry. And then Clara's like, this is the best I've ever been treated in a relationship. And I'm like, the bar is so low. The bar is in hell. Like, goodness grief. And I'm not committing to nobody who says that he has dated somebody for years and not said, I love you. Gross. What the fuck? That's fucking weird. Kim on some heterosexual shit, and we love to see it. I am on some heterosexual shit. Drive Me Crazy. If I like Drive Me Crazy from Britney, I'm going to go with the remix. I wish Haley and Jake would stop filming. Yes. Brianna is bossy, though. Brianna is bossy, but Vincent is also very touchy. So she is bossy, but he's also very, he has some masculinity stuff going, for sure. For sure. Let me just fill in my freaking eyebrow here. I'm glad you're living your life with these men. Well, I am dating one man. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But I am living my life. I sure am. Okay. What new videos can we look forward to on the For Harriet page? Girl, I don't even know. I'm not a big planner. I'm really not. What have my thoughts been on recently? I've been meaning to talk about, I love a beauty standards conversation, so I've been meaning to talk about the Khloe Kardashian thing. I feel like that hasn't really been explored adequately. Obviously, everybody wants me to talk about them. But, I'm squeamish. I can't really I don't like horror. I don't like violence. But I probably will just force myself to get back into the swing of things with them because it's such a highly requested video. Do you have any interesting life stories you can share with us? I have tons of interesting life stories. Like, it's impossible for me to narrow it down. Not going to lie, I was one of the girls thirsting after Carl Hart in your video. So many people say he's so fine. And I'm like, yeah, he's attractive, but I'm not sure if my first instinct would be like, oh, that man is fine. Now, it helps that he's fine and he's smart and accomplished, but I'm not sure my first instinct would be like, oh my God. Your stories last night had me dying. Oh, wait, don't bring up wait a second. If the story got deleted, we don't need to bring up the content of the Instagram story. If it's deleted, just let it live in the black hole of the internet. But I'm definitely having fun. Definitely having a good time with heterosexuality. Oh. Okay, I'm really sorry if it's lagging. Maybe you have to go out and go back in. I'm in a really, my internet is already bad, so it's going to be extra bad when I'm doing this. Sorry. Dating in 30s better or worse than 20s? I feel like dating in my 30s has been way better. It definitely has its ups and downs, but I think that first of all, I just think men in their 30s and 40s are more attractive than men in their 20s. So there's that. But also, you know, when men are in their 20s, they're still in that like fucking shit up. Like, so something that I have noticed about, when I was really like back when I was actively on the apps or, really talking to lots of different men is the men I primarily talked to were like in their mid to late 30s and early 40s, and they would have all of these stories about how they fucked over so many women and they lied and they cheated and they manipulated, but now they see the error of their ways. And I was watching on my phone but switched to computer Instagram and now it's fine. I'm sorry, I don't know what to... Oh, I am... People are texting me, so I'm so sorry. So men in their, mid to late 30s, right? Like, they are reflecting on their life. They've gotten less conventionally attractive, right? The hairlines are receding. They've put on weight. They're reflecting on their past experiences and how they fucked women over. And now they're like, I did all that and I'm so sorry and I wish I could go back and undo it and I hate that I did that, but now I'm looking to settle down. Like, that's so many of the men that I talk to, like, that is their vibe. They're like, oh shit, like, I'm getting up there and I'm about to be alone. Like, let me find somebody to, like, make it work with. And, fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, fine. It also makes me appreciate the fact that I did not spend the bulk of my 20s trying to date men. I did very little dating over the past 12 years. I had one real boyfriend. And, like, I feel like he did some shady shit. But, it just sucks that so many women become men's learning experiences, I've heard a lot of stories about women who were learning experiences, and that is just like the craziest shit in the world. I'm 24. One of the guys I'm seeing is 35, and he's definitely my favorite of the summer roster. Yeah, and the other thing about men in their 30s and 40s, like, not to be... I mean, it does matter. Okay, it doesn't matter to me, but it does matter to me. It matters to me that the person that I'm dating likes his job, feels comfortable in it, feels good, is secure, is stable. We're not going to argue about any money shit. Like, that is a plus. That is a plus. Dating men who are older means that they have gone through their character development phase, learning experiences. Totally. But also, like, more serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was on the apps, like, they were just more intentional, Like, you can feel the energy when somebody is, like, trying to, like, be settled. And I felt that energy. Where's this gonna go? I don't know. How much am I gonna talk about my personal life on here? I don't know where this is gonna go. Maybe it'll just go on the Patreon. I felt that energy when I was, initially getting to know the person I'm dating. It was very just like, very focused and very intentional, I think that, where did I talk about in the video up on Patreon about, that, like, the difference between dating in 20s and dating in 30s, it's 7:22, this man's gonna be here, is that when you're dating in your, like, 20s, there's vibes, you know, you meet somebody and you vibe and you feel the vibes, but like the intention isn't there, the focus isn't there, the ability to like do stuff isn't there. I think the big difference is like vibes plus intention, like really focused energy. Do you think you talk too much about romantic hetero relationships and desirability? If I thought I talked too much about it, then I wouldn't, but it seems like you do if you're asking that question. What time is it there? Where are you going? I'm going to dinner. It's 7:23. So what I'm hearing is my 20-year-old ass should stay off Bumble. I don't know. I mean, what do you want, right? Like, I'm really happy with the choices that I made. I'm really happy with how I've chosen to navigate, you know, pursuing or not pursuing romantic relationships. But some people really want to be partnered, and that is fine. Like, that is where I'm at with stuff right now. If you really want a partner and you're in your 20s, fine. Like, really pursue that. And I met my partner on Bumble, so I've got nothing but good things to say about it. Now, again, I'm happy that I didn't spend my 20s doing that. But, you know, I'm, you know, miserable black feminist, so maybe I'm different. So jealous of Americans with no lockdown who can go to restaurants. We just started 10 p.m. curfew tonight in Germany. Wow. Look, I went to a restaurant last night and there were no masks. There were no masks. Ate inside. I have no business dating fellow 20-something-year-olds. Depends on what you want. He's so laid back and we get along just fine. I've always been one to shy away from dating men that are too old, but I know I'm more mature for my age, and guys my age irk me. Yeah. Okay. Do you get your eyebrows tinted or microbladed? I get them tinted. I do have a microblading appointment in May, but the woman that I'm scheduled to go to, she's so booked. Literally, I booked that appointment, I feel like in early February, and she didn't have anything open until the end of May. So now I just get them tinted. Oh, not the fan coming on. Sorry. You got your vax in the US though, so it seems all good. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm super vaccinated. I'm extremely vaccinated. So I'm really not super worried about it. Okay. I went to the bar last week and that just reaffirmed that I'm just gonna wait. It's too awkward going out now. It definitely, I mean, I was definitely surprised. I mean, even the people like behind the counter didn't have masks on. Oh, I'm sore, bitch. Bitch. How hard was it to find someone up to your standard? I mean, so I decided that I wanted to date and I have certain standards, and that I was going to really be serious about pursuing that and like going on the apps and like, you know, DMing, you know, I DM'd a couple men, you know, who I thought were going to be good candidates. And so yeah, it took a lot of screening. You know, I did put a lot of work into trying to find a partner. But this is going to sound so just like, it's just like, when you know, you know, like, I feel like that sounds so like woo woo and like very like cosmic, like touchy feely. I'm a touchy feely Pisces, but I just felt like I just knew it, you know, like from the first conversation, I just knew it. It was just, I didn't even have to second guess. But was it hard to find that? Yes, I'm 32. What's the oldest you'll date? I mean, I guess the absolute oldest would be maybe 45. I would say like 15 years older than me, so maybe 47. Do you like the new Doja and SZA song? It's not my fave. It's not my favorite. You know, I haven't loved any of the new stuff that SZA has been on. I stan Control. I think Control is like a perfect album, but I haven't liked the newer SZA stuff. It hasn't been for me. Oh, okay. How are you able to start and sustain your brand? Oh, that's a 90-minute long video. What do you think about men who hate on black women for dating outside their race? They need to shut the fuck up. That's what I think about it. I mean, you know, I was literally in the bathtub just thinking about this. It's like, it's so interesting that men, you know, chastise women by saying, oh, your degrees aren't going to keep you warm at night, and you know, y'all are not this and y'all are not that, and why aren't you, black women don't prioritize relationships, like trying to scold black women, when I'm like, why wouldn't y'all just change your behavior to be the kind of partners that black women would want to prioritize? Is that not, you know, so like black women are dating out and choosing careers and, you know, choosing degrees and stuff because they feel like the risk versus reward is not worth it. You know, like, so, you know, like I will even say just personally, the way that I've, you know, been going around here, I am operating the way that I am right now because I feel like this is time well spent. But I wouldn't, most men are not time well spent. Most men are not, like I always say, like, most men are not good investments. It's not a good use of your time. And it's like, instead of like becoming a good use of your time, like they just try to shit on black women. And it's like, no, that's not gonna change it. Did you see the Sweetie performance that happened recently? Love Doja's feature. Look, we need to be honest about Sweetie, you guys. We really need to have an honest conversation about Sweetie, okay? Sweetie, beautiful girl, okay? Amazing personality. Pretty much a genius when it comes to the social media shit, okay? The marketing, the influencing, like top tier, next level. The rapping, the performing, it's not for her. It's not for her, okay? And I get it, right? Because so many people now are using music as a stepping stone to build a brand and, you know, do whatever else they want to do. But we just need to be honest about it. We just need to be honest. And I'll say, Sweetie sometimes does have some good verses. I liked that, I feel like a whole brand new bussin'. I like the verse on bussin'. What other verse? I kind of liked the bitch from the South verse, kind of. But you know, it's not for her. And I think we should be honest. You know, when people are like, you're being so hard on her, I'm like, now y'all know damn well. Now y'all know damn well that the only reason why we're even talking about Saweetie is because she is naturally beautiful and she also got the right amount of physical enhancements, right? Beautiful girl. That's the only reason why we're talking about this lady. If Saweetie looked any other way, we would not be talking about Saweetie. Come on now. Come on. Okay. Saweetie did a song with Crit and I was so hurt. Yes, pretty privileged for real. Kim, slide me your Bumble rejects. Let me sift through those. There were some, honestly, I almost, something that I do sometimes feel bad about is how, like, I basically just, like, ghosted a whole bunch of people. Like, but that's, like, the aim is to get the fuck off the apps, right? So you're having these conversations with all of these people and you're going back and forth and you're talking about what do you like, what do you don't like, do you have kids, where'd you go to school, what do you, and you're going deep. And then all of a sudden you find your person and you're like, well, let's shut this shit down, And then there's like 15 people who are like, well, where did she go? Like, nigga, I'm off. Bye. Okay? I don't want to be here no more. Like, I'm out. I canceled my Bumble subscription. I was like, I'm done. Doja, like, not only can Doja actually rap, like, her lyrics are so good and interesting. She's a good writer. She can produce. She's a better than decent singer. Like, Doja Cat is it, okay? Doja Cat is it. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck, okay? Did you see the series Them? No, I haven't seen it. I have not seen it, but I'm planning on watching it to make a video about it, but I haven't seen it. What do you think about the whole feminism ruined music movies crew? Do you think that music movie art has gotten worse because of social justice messaging? No, I don't. I think that conversations about most music and art and whatever are very basic, but I don't think that but I don't think that the art itself has gotten worse. Not at all. I find that like take to be so strange. I really do find that take to be so strange because people love to, talk about like the quote unquote like golden age of like film and TV and I'm like, you mean the age where like white people were writing the scripts and green lighting and in the writing rooms and black people literally like had no like I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Doja's the most bona fide star we've had in years. Truly. So well-rounded. Very clearly works hard. Is always trying new stuff. I'm a Doja Cat stan, for real. Because I like, you know me, Kimberly stands excellence. That's what I'm into. Oh my God, where have you been? Girl, I've been out. Out and about. Not really. I've been in a lot, but not making content, not doing my job, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Kiss Me More is such a bop. Yeah. Very Nicki-esque. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with ya. It's very Nicki-esque, the Doja Cat thing. But I think Doja Cat makes better albums than Nicki. You know, people always are like, oh, like they're doing the Nicki thing, and I'm like, Nicki's albums are not great. Pink Friday is not a great album. Hot Pink is a great album. Invasion of Privacy is a great album. Nicki, what's Nicki's classic album with multiple, like, plays straight through? Can you repeat the product that you're using on your face and neck? Yeah. It's Peace Out Dullness. Honestly, my skin looks it's just going through so many things right now because I've been neglecting doing my skincare routine. I'm just so off of everything right now. Haven't been staying up on my skincare routine. Haven't been doing work. Like, literally have just been like, I'm out, right? Like, just gazing. You know, just gazing. Just gazing. You know, find someone to gaze at. But I'll get back on it because that's my natural orientation. Working is my natural orientation. Pink Print was fire and different. Pink Print. Okay, okay, look, I'm open. What are the great songs on Pink Print? What are the great songs on Pink Print? Maybe I'm just Nicki's features are amazing. Okay. Nicki's features are amazing. My goodness, I have so many blemishes. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? All skin is good skin. Win Again. Shanghai. Okay, Shanghai was good. Favorite, yes. I never liked truffle butter. Grand Piano. No, y'all are not. No, y'all are not saying Grand Piano. Want Some More was a bop. Want some Grand Piano? Y'all, get off my live. Get off my live. No, we're not doing that. Y'all not gonna sit here and try to tell me Grand Piano. Go away. Shanghai was good. Y'all are saying songs that are not good. I'm sorry. These songs that y'all are saying are not. Grand Piano, Pills and Potions. Stop. And I don't even think Anaconda was a great song. I don't see any Nicki and Doja. Just because Nicki came first doesn't mean she owns the pop sound. I think that I do see a little Nicki and Doja. I do. I understand why people say that. I see it. Okay. Am I gonna highlight at all, or what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna do anything up under there? Okay, we'll just do like a little dot there. I did not like Starships. That's not my shit. At all. At all. Like, at all. It's the versatility. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? Like, what I'm never going to take away from Nicki is the fact that she forced open the lane when the lane was so closed for women in rap. She was like the only one. And she, made it happen. And she had some iconic verses, absolutely held her own on so many. Do y'all remember? Y'all probably too young. Y'all little kids, okay? Y'all were not outside when Nicki was on every single song, and like every single guest verse was amazing. When there was like 10 different songs and Nicki was on all of them and all of the verses were amazing. That was a moment. We'll give Nicki that. Do I want to do even like a heavier... I don't know why it's lacking. It says I have 3 bars. I don't know why it's doing that. Sorry. I'm going to post this on Patreon because I've talked too much about my personal life and I don't have a desire to have that on YouTube. So I'll post it for the patrons and the members. Yeah. You can be the king, but watch the queen conquer. And like I will absolutely say that the 5-Star Bitch remix, I remember sophomore year when the 5-Star Bitch remix came out, me and my friends would just rap those Nicki verses to each other, okay? In our suite. Okay, what is the vibe? Wait, what the fuck what's the lyrics to the 5-Star Bitch, Nicki's verse in the 5-Star? I just had an epiphany. I just had an epiphany. I need to go to Tiffany's. Fendi on my luggage and my cookies always slippery. I don't, something, I pay the bills on time. And I be yelling. Okay, anyways, we used to rap that to each other in college. Yes. Okay, now we just need to do a little blend. Just do a little blend. Okay. Itty Bitty Piggy was a moment. Yes, Itty. I was on the plane with Dwayne. You can call me Whitley. I go to Hill, Maine. Listen, I'm the baddest in the baddest in the game. Excuse me, I don't see nobody in my... Is that what it is? I was in the plane with Dwayne. You can call me Whitley. I go to Hill, Maine. Listen, I'm the baddest in the... What is the... Anyways, yes. Itty Bitty Piggy was a moment. Barbie Dreams was a great song. Chun-Li. Oh, listen, I'm the baddest in the school? Okay, got it. Look, you guys, okay. I'm not. Okay. Will you be watching Pose? Yes, I will. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. I've done a lot of singing and rapping today on this live. Good times. And by the way, I know that Lil Nas X has me blocked over Nicki Minaj. Oh, shit. I know that Lil Nas X has me blocked over Nicki Minaj. But I don't take it back. I was right. Whatever I said about Nicki, I was right. Oh my. Woo. Okay. It didn't hit the ground. That's all we were trying to prevent. Okay. All right. Let's put on some mascara. Yeah. That's why you dropped your phone, because God don't like ugly. That's funny. That's funny. I give Nicki Minaj the respect she deserves. She worked hard. She created her own lane, created her own like aesthetic. I don't think she always made the best choices when it comes to music, but yeah, my phone is a Barb. That's funny. Still waiting for it to be socially acceptable to not like Beyonce and be crucified. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. But you know, something I was thinking about is you know, that I believe that we really need to be honest about our cosmetic procedures. And there are so many Black women celebrities like Beyonce who very obviously get cosmetic procedures done, and then like weirdly, I don't think you have to I don't think she has to acknowledge it, but I also think it's weird to be like, my body is real, when it's not. Like, it's not. It's not. Like, Beyonce very obviously had a BBL, and that's fine. It's completely fine, right? Beyonce very obviously gets injectables. That is fine, right? She very obviously gets filler in her lips and in her face. That's fine. I also think it's weird that people are like, no, she didn't. Her lips just got magically bigger because she was pregnant. No, she didn't. That's just the twins that magically gave her a perfect heart-shaped ass and a completely flat stomach. Like, you guys, right? Like, we're actually never going to be able to battle this stuff if we're not having real conversations about body modifications. Beyonce is great, but she does not make great albums. I mean, y'all know that that's been my position I think Beyonce makes albums that are often better than her peers, okay? I think Beyonce often makes albums that are better than her peers. So do I think Beyonce should have gotten an album of the year Grammy for Lemonade? Absolutely. Do I think that if you compare Lemonade to classic albums from other artists that we think are iconic, do I think that Lemonade, the album, stands up to other artists whose classic albums that we feel are iconic? Definitely a head and shoulders above her peers. But in the grand scope of Black music, look, I've been hardcore for the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire nonstop. Listening to All in All, All in All is my shit, right? Like, listening to those albums. Self-Titled is not all in, like, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not, but I'm just saying, it's just not. Self-Titled changed the way we consume music now. Yes, and that is often the praise that we give Beyonce, right? The packaging is next level. The presentation is next level. The business acumen is next level. The performances are next level. The music. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I think vocally, right? Like when people try to say Beyonce can't sing, I think that shit is absurd. That shit is absurd. As a vocalist, Beyonce is just next level exceptional. I don't think that the way that her albums are put together is the best. Hi. I think that the albums are fine. I think that Beyonce's albums are fine. Her singing doesn't move me like Fantasia and Jasmine's voices do. Well, I think that's hard to compare. But something that you do have to give Beyonce is she has improved. If you go back and listen to Beyonce singing on The Writings on the Wall and listen to her singing on Lemonade, there's so much growth. So I really love and appreciate Beyonce for the commitment to excellence. Like, that shit is aspirational. Okay. I'm just gonna do just like a little. Oh, that burns. This shit is like the shit, but it fucking burns. Okay, I think we're gonna be done with this. I think I'm gonna be done. Pimples and all. But you know what? That's fine. You know, I promise y'all, one thing I'm not gonna be doing is no corny shit like, oh, hot girl summer, but my man picking me up after. I found that shit to be so fucking corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be a corny bitch with your man, like, that is fine. I don't want to fucking project that onto y'all. You know? Like... She can stand there and move. Love Ree for looks, but vocals, it's a no. I love Rihanna, but she can't dance and doesn't sound great live. Okay, I have to go. I literally have to go. But anyways, this was fun. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.